Your dog plants themselves at the bathroom door like it's the most natural place in the world. You step inside and they shift right behind you, quiet and steady, as if this tiny moment reveals something rare in your bond. Most owners shrug it off, yet this pattern carries signals that shape how your dog sees you, trusts you, and follows your rhythm. Tap subscribe if you want to read those signals with sharper insight. Let's look at the pull that guides your dog into that private space. Chapter 1. The animal instinct that guides shadow behavior. Your dog studies your movement with the focus of a tracker who learned the job through thousands of years of survival. That pull toward the bathroom starts long before grooming routines or morning habits. You watch your dog fall in behind you from room to room, and that scene mirrors the way pack members kept eyes on one another during group travel. Breeders guide early shaping in young dogs, so puppies grow up following footsteps inside the home with surprising precision. Guard breeds take this even further and hold attention on every path you walk, including the short route to that tiled room. Vets describe dogs who build comfort routes during moments of stress, and those routes often run right behind you. A soft tail, a steady trot, and a gentle lean tell you the instinct works in a balanced way. The next time your dog settles behind you at the bathroom door, the ancient pattern sits right there in front of you, waiting to be noticed. That instinct leads towards something more specific, and your dog reads that space in a way that might surprise you. Chapter 2. Your dog reads bathroom time as a signal. Your dog freezes the moment they hear the soft click of a bathroom door, as if that sound flips a switch inside their mind. You close the door, and your dog settles into a quiet wait, because that room carries meaning built through repetition. Morning light, water running, toothbrush taps. Each cue builds a pattern your dog tracks with steady attention. Trainers have watched dogs respond to tiny details, from the echo of tile to the shift in your steps, because those cues match short separation cycles that shape your daily rhythm. Scientists studying routine-based learning link this kind of pattern tracking to predictable bursts of oxytocin release. Owners build that rhythm without thinking, and dogs connect bathroom time with reliable returns. Some dogs even link grooming smells with the calm contact that follows, and that link reinforces the pull toward the doorway. You might notice your dog tilt their head at the first sound of running water because that cue fits their internal timeline of your morning flow. The meaning grows through each repetition, and that meaning creates a style of following that shows your connection. That style opens the door toward the attachment patterns shaping every step they take behind you. Chapter 3. Attachment types that shape following. I catch myself laughing when I see how each dog stamps their own style onto that steady walk behind an owner. That moment links right back to the attachment patterns shaping each step your dog takes behind you. The rhythm turns into a small window into your relationship, almost like a snapshot of trust in motion. Confident dogs move with loose shoulders and an easy stride because they feel secure while they track your path. Velcro dogs stay glued to your side and shift the moment you shift, because they anchor their sense of stability to your presence. Trainers watch rescue dogs build tight tracking patterns after early stress, and those patterns soften once the dog settles into a safer home rhythm. Puppies read adult dogs inside the house and copy their pace without hesitation, which builds early pathways toward attachment. Each style grows from lived experience, not theory, and you see the difference in posture, breath, and the space they guard around you. Your dog tells a story with each step behind you, and that story turns toward the signals that often confuse owners who try to read this behavior too quickly. Chapter 4. Common misinterpretations. A visitor might think your dog assigned themselves as bathroom security guard, badge and all. That picture sets up a point that folds right back into the patterns you saw in the last chapter. Owners often jump straight to worry and assume the behavior signals panic. Trainers study this moment and point toward moderate shadow behavior as a normal rhythm inside the home. Guard breeds step into patrol mode fast and track movement with a focus shaped through long breeding histories. They move with purpose even when stress stays out of the picture. You hold the key to reading the difference through tail height and gait speed. A tucked tail, stiff shoulders, and a fast scramble toward the door tell you the dog needs help settling their nerves. A mid-height tail and balanced steps tell you the dog feels secure and connected. The bathroom visit turns into a small reading exercise, where each detail helps you understand the bond with more clarity. Your dog keeps sending signals through each small step, and those signals point toward moments when a shift in following can mark a need for support. Chapter 5. When following signals, a need for support. Ever notice your dog shift from calm shadow to silent magnet during a bathroom trip? That moment builds on the signals you sorted in the last chapter, and it opens a window into the parts of your dog's health they trust you to read. Sudden, clingy steps often surface when pain rises. Vets describe dogs who press close during waves of nausea or joint soreness because the nearest person anchors their sense of safety. Older dogs follow with tighter patterns when vision fades or softer sounds disappear, and that shift helps them stay oriented. Trainers guide owners through slow desensitization for dogs who cry behind closed doors. They break the moment into small practice rounds, so the dog learns the difference between absence and danger. Vets ask owners to track changes across several days because a short spike in following looks different from a steady climb. Your dog depends on you to watch for these small shifts and respond with simple support, not worry. Each sign points toward habits that help your dog feel confident while keeping their sense of connection intact. And those habits grow in small moments you can shape at home. Chapter 6. Small habits that strengthen healthy independence. A sharp one-liner lands first. Bathroom time turns into training time if you shape it with intention. That idea connects to the support signals you watched in the last chapter and moves toward habits that build confidence without weakening the bond your dog treasures. Small adjustments shift the pattern in a direction that helps your dog stand on their own paws. Reward calm waiting outside a short barrier. A stool, a gate, even a backpack near the doorway gives you a simple boundary. Your dog learns that distance still feels safe. Room entry drills add another layer. You step forward, your dog pauses, and a release cue opens the path. Trainers use this pattern to teach dogs that patience leads toward access, not separation. Scatter feeding in a nearby room builds confidence because the dog follows scent paths and solves tiny food searches without your guidance. That shift strengthens independence without strain. Short training bursts after bathroom time turn the moment into a game your dog looks forward to instead of a separation test. A sit, a hand target, one small trick, each rep builds assurance. These habits shape your rhythm, and that rhythm sets up the breed-linked patterns waiting in the next chapter. Chapter 7. Fun breed notes. Imagine a hallway where each breed walks behind you with its own signature stride, almost like a parade shaped by centuries of purpose. That image grows right out of the habits you shaped in the last chapter and moves toward the quirks written into breed lines. Herding dogs track movement with a focus that feels carved into their bones. Their eyes lock onto your path because their ancestors guarded flock patterns through long hours of work. Toy breeds lean close to preserve contact. Breeders selected them for lap time and companionship, and that history guides each small step they take behind you. Guardian breeds check boundary points inside the home. They walk behind you to confirm the space stays settled, a habit rooted in protective lines. Sighthounds move with softer patterns, yet many still guard door frames because they monitor edges of open space with quiet precision. Each breed carries a story in the way they follow, and that story folds right back into the bathroom routine you see each day. That routine pulls you toward a closing thought that ties each signal into one shared connection. I still smile when a dog parks outside a bathroom door, as if that doorway holds the center of the universe. That small scene grows out of every pattern you traced through this video. Bathroom following blends instinct, trust, habit, and attachment into one moment that feels simple on the surface, yet carries layers of meaning beneath it. You stand in that doorway, and your dog reads your steps, your scent shifts, your rhythm. You read their tail, their posture, their breath. That exchange forms a shared language shaped through years of life together. Owners who study these moments gain a new lens for connection. You notice signals that once slipped past you. You spot comfort, stress, confidence, curiosity. You see how your dog links each routine to your bond. Those insights shape the way you move through the home and strengthen the trust your dog places in you each day. Share your bathroom escort stories in the comments, because every tale adds depth to this community. Thanks for spending this time with me. And step into another video if you want a closer look at the patterns that guide your dog through daily life.